In March of 2020, about the same time as the COVID pandemic reached the United States, I began painting these spirit animal pieces. I was thinking about layers and shapes and how I could stack things together to create interesting compositions. Originally, I wasn't terribly concerned about the end result so much as I was in just allowing the animals to come forth and giving myself an opportunity to play with the shapes as they evolved. I chose the animals to paint based on what was showing up in my life, whether they were in dreams, real-life encounters, or other sorts of experiences in my day-to-day life. The works were done on a variety of surfaces. Some were on paper, others on stretched canvas, others on wood panel. They're all done in acrylic, using a variety of application techniques. I also use water-soluble tools in some of the pieces. A water-soluble tool is something that can be broken down with water, like a watercolor pencil or an ink block. Using both paints and water solubles allowed me to combine drawn as well as painted elements in my pieces. Some works also contain elements of collage. I reached for collage as a way to introduce pattern in a more regimented fashion. As the series evolved, the pattern became an important part along with the line work and the form. The pieces that you see are being shown in sequence from when they were created. As the series evolved, I would often go back and take a piece that was earlier created and add another layer of marks to it. There were also times when I would extract a passage from a painting that I felt was particularly fascinating and reuse it or recreate it in another piece. A winter storm in February of 21 resulted in the birth of these bare branch paintings. And I feel that these were really pivotal in launching the Talisman into a whole new arena, where the animal itself becomes part of a dreamlike or ethereal space that isn't solid. They all seem to float together with veils of color and pattern and other elements that sort of dissolve the subject matter, but also elevate it to something else altogether. Not every single painting in the slideshow actually made it to market, but I'm including them here because I feel that they're an important part of the process of creating this body of work. I think it's important for others to note or realize that not every painting an artist does ends up on the wall. But every painting that an artist creates does end up teaching them something. In the spring of 2021, as my yard and garden came to life, my days began with a walk around our property. I actively sought out new bits of green, new color, new texture, often clipping little bits of plant life to bring back into the studio with me to work from life. I also began layering in more complex ways. My designs became far more complicated, and the amount of time invested in each piece also grew. If you're interested in learning more about the Talisman paintings, please visit my website, KimberlySantini.com. And if you're interested in learning more about my teaching strategies, including how to find your own artistic style, please visit my online classroom space, and that is at patreon.com/Kimberly Kelly Santini. You can find me on Facebook as Kimberly Kelly Santini, and I'm on Instagram as Kim Santini. Feel free to send any questions you might have to me via email, ksantini@turtledovedesigns.com. Thanks so much for watching.